everyone, welcome to Venture World. Today we are here in Chicago, the world's most corrupted city in a first world country.
Hi everyone, welcome to Venture World. Today we are in Chicago, also known as the Windy City. So let's explore and eat some good food together. Today we're going to Starbucks, but not your ordinary every other block kind of Starbucks. We are here at Starbucks Reserve Rotisserie.
Good morning, welcome to the world's largest Starbucks. So we're so glad to have you today. First floor is going to be our to-go bar and retail area. To the right and up the escalator, you're going to find more food on 2, more coffee on 3, and a cocktail bar on 4. So grab a sample and then start your journey.
Ooh, the moment you walk in, they had samples ready. This is the Oleato, which is a new olive oil-based coffee, but this one specifically has a golden foam, which is made with turmeric, and it's quite light and refreshing and very good. I'm happily surprised by this. We are on the very top floor of the Chicago Starbucks Reserve, and today I have ordered their Espresso Martini Flight. And so there's 3 options here that you're given. One of them is the orange cacao, which is mixed with orange citrus and it goes cacao nibs. This one is the mole spice, and mole is like made out of chocolate beans, but not sweetened. So just the spice as is. And then the last one here is the cherry limon. So we're going to have a taste. I love just the details they have on the top of each of these. Very nice. This one it's a little bit more louder with the orange taste in the beginning. But once you swallow it and let the liquid like sit in your mouth, that's when you really taste the cacao nibs, which is really nice. And what's really cool about the espresso martinis is that they're meant to be enjoyed slowly and just really well done. So it's nice that you can like really take your time with these. Here comes the mole spice. You can't really have it. There's no real like scent to these until you drink it. This one is like probably the closest to like what a normal coffee drink would taste like. There's a little bit of a spice, but it's not spicy and it's not overwhelming. So this is a nice flavor to have. And the foam factor on these are so good. The foam is very smooth. This is the cherry limon. This one's my favorite one because it's actually the cherry makes it so sweet and it's a nice complement to the lemon. You can see like little lemon slice here. So it's a really nice balance between sweet, a little bit bitter, sour, but this one's probably my favorite out of all 3. So a really nice place to enjoy a beautiful view and have a nice coffee or martini. Inside the Art Institute of Chicago, which is a very beautiful art museum. and I'm in the courtyard here. It's actually only open during the market hours, so if you're looking for some nice park sunshine inside the museum, make sure you're going while it's open. We are here at Xiang's Yuan, and we're gonna have some great dumplings. And these dumplings have had over 300 years of recipes in the making, so it's gonna be delicious. Today we've ordered two options. We have our lamb and coriander here, and the pork and cabbage. First, I'm going to try the lamb and coriander. And coriander is like a type of cilantro. Oh, when I pick it up, it kind of sticks to the bottom, so you gotta be careful. But these are steamed, which is the most popular way to eat the dumplings. You can also get them pan-fried as well, or boiled. So good, really nice. The dough is nice and smooth, a little bit chewy. And the soup inside, to be honest, I can't really handle hot food, so I waited a solid like 7 minutes for them to cool down, but they are soup dumplings. And so there's gonna be a liquid when you bite into it. 'Cause I know sometimes some people get dumplings where there's not a lot of liquid in it, so just so you know, these will have it. Next, I'm gonna try the pork and cabbage, which is their most popular order. Look at that. It looks so good here. The pork meat is a little bit more moist, and the pork and cabbage feels like one whole piece when you bite into it, where there's still the soup part, but it feels like everything like is molded together. Where the lamb and coriander, it feels like there's different pieces inside the dumpling. So different textures, but both really good.
So this one, I'm gonna try out the first one is gonna be lamb. It's so nice, and you can see how soft it is inside. And these one aren't like super hard. It's also soft, which is a good sign. So the second you bite it, it's like a soup inside your mouth. I don't know how they do it, but it tastes really good. Well cooked, well maintained the heat. Next, I'm gonna try this. So these are pork dumplings. Also same feeling, same softness, so like a bit hard. It feels like a tasty soup covered in fat, and you're eating it. Tastes really good. If you're here in Chicago, like to try out some dumplings, check this place out.
Oh, hey, you've watched this far. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so that you can follow along on our venture with us. We are at Manny's Cafeteria and Delicatessen here in Chicago, and it's been open since 1942. As you can tell around, it's like a cafeteria. You get in line, you get your tray, you ask for your sandwich, your sides, your meat, whatever you want, and they put it right here on a plate for you. And so they're known for their sandwiches the most, but specifically their pastrami and corned beef. So that is the combo we got today. They even added a slice of cheese for us, some Munster. But this is like piled high, messy, just looks delicious, put together. And they make it right in front of you too, which is super nice. And so you can just see all the different layers of the meat and the cheese. I'm gonna try to bite in the middle so I can get both meats at the same time. Very delicious. I wouldn't say, in particular for sandwiches, I don't always go for pastrami or corned beef. But of course, when you're in town, you gotta get what's the best of the best. This is really good. The meat is chewy. It's sliced really thin though, so it's not hard to eat, but just you were very patient as you waited for me to eat through this. It is really good. It's very fun. The Munster cheese was a good choice, but I heard other folks ordering with Swiss cheese, which I think is a more classic choice, but I like it. It's good. They gave us 2 pickle slices, one for me and one for Jude, and also a potato pancake, which I'm actually going to try right now. So this is a potato pancake. I've had potato pancakes before. I've actually have gotten to make them with some of my Jewish best friends. So this potato pancake is quite thick. It's almost like a cookie size, but it just breaks real good like that, huh? So I'm just gonna take a bite. Nice and thick. There's a very subtle sweetness to it, which I like. Very good. Get the pancake, get a sandwich.
When it comes to meat, I am the king or the president or somebody, I don't know. But I'm really good at meat when I'm cooking it. So this time we have balsamic and corned beef. So those things I don't know how to cook, but this is how the pastrami looks like. And I'm gonna try this one without mixing with anything. It's very settled in your mouth. I like it. Let's go to corned beef. I never had tried any type of corned beefs like this. So you can see the meat inside and a little bit of crust outside. So the way that they cut it, you're able to see they're using their machine to cut this one. Pretty nice. So I'm gonna try this one out now. Oh, corned beef is really chewy. Not my biggest fan of it. But the interesting thing about this meat is like they do not have any sort of flavors or any sauces or anything, just like the way it is. So that's very unique. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to take a bite with this big meat of breads. If you like to have a cafeteria experience with firebugs, come and visit here. The taste is gonna be feeling like a cafeteria food. It's nothing gonna be very special or very unique or anything.
All right, I am here in front of Firecake's Craft Donuts. They are local to Chicago. They have 5 locations, 3 in the urban area of Chicago and 2 in the suburb. And so they're actually known for their ice cream donut sandwiches, and they claim to be the original starter of that, which is interesting. I know it's quite popular in Orange County, but I mean, let's see, this was established in 2013. I don't know what year After's ice cream was established, but I would say they're like a similar vibe. But Firecakes, all their locations are actually quite small. And so I filmed on the inside, now I'm just eating in front of their storefront. But today I have gotten their Mexican hot chocolate donuts. They did have pistachio, strawberry, birthday cake. I did order a glass of oat milk. The total was $8. That's kind of expensive, but it's a pretty big donut. I love old fashioned, so I went with this one specifically. Again, to me, it's too cold outside to have the ice cream sandwich, but let's try this. This is good. I love donuts. I thought the Mexican hot chocolate donut would be a little bit darker in taste. You know what? To me, it just tastes like a dark chocolate old fashioned. I thought maybe it'd be a little bit on a little bit just darker, or even some more seasoning similar to Abuelita's hot chocolate. It seems just a normal regular donut.
So we are here in Chicago, a place called Johnnie's. A small place, looks like fast food, but it's more like Italian style. We're trying out here today the Italian sandwich with beef. Don't get me wrong, they are not ashamed about their meat. They actually put the meat a lot, and then some sweet peppers and the bread. It's very easy and very simple. Yes, I have already had a bite. It tastes really good. So I'm gonna try this one out for the second time. Sweet pepper give a nice kick to the sandwich. And the meat is really good. The bread is surprisingly really soft. It gives a little bit of chewiness while you're eating it, but it tastes good. I'm gonna try this sweet pepper. It's not that sweet. A little bit of a kick of spiciness, very light, but it's not that sweet. I'm gonna try out the meat, which is good. It's sliced meat. It doesn't look like it has been seasoned or anything like that. So, oh wow, the meat itself is really good. I don't see any seasoning in this one. I like it. If you're coming here, if you want something quick, fast, quick bite, it's not that expensive, you can try this place out.
We are at Avanti's Cafe here in Chicago. They have 2 locations, one in the suburbs in Mount Prospect, which is where we are now, and actually one in the financial district of downtown Chicago. And so they're known for creating the original grilled panini sandwich. And so we have ordered one of their most popular ones, which is called the Calabrese, which is actually breaded steak with peppers, mushrooms, and cheese, all melted together like that. Looks really good. And this is actually just half the sandwich. You'll see they're recording the full, but it's quite big. But they saw that I was eating with Jude, so they decided to share and split the sandwich for us. So I'm gonna take a bite. It feels very grilled and just ready to go. Let's take a bite. I'm gonna go for it. It's good. It's really easy to bite into. I wish maybe there was a panini's meant to be flat, but it just feels like maybe there should be more ingredients in here. It's good, but I would recommend, again, a little more sauce.
So I'm gonna try out this Italian sandwich fiesta. Well, looks like a very simple sandwich. You can see the cheese, and you can see bell pepper, you can see some mushrooms, you can see this meat. What is this meat? So this is steak. It looks like it's fried. And then you can see the buttery. They have a little bit of butter in it, and then it's like a nice panini. So I'm gonna give it a try and see. It's simple and easy and tastes not bad. So the sandwich is worth it. It's huge, it's big. You can actually share that with 2 people. The bread is really strong, surprisingly. But I think the panini the meaning of panini is to be flat. So you have this one in here. And then you can see this cheese. I don't know what this cheese is. So this cheese is provolone. And then you can see some mushrooms here. It's pretty interesting. It looks like they're all boiled. It is boiled. And it's nice. The beef almost looks like this one has like a curry on it, but it's not. It looks like it's fried and put it with the butter. It tastes good. It's like an average taste. I don't know whether it tastes good, it's wow or anything, but if you're here, you can try it out. It looks good, it looks nice, tastes alright.